This is Lieutenant Larry Hawkins of the U.S. Air Force, call sign Stealth. I'm finally getting a chance to fly the F-22 Raptor, the greatest fighter jet ever built. Its speed, stealth capability, and air superiority make it no match for its adversaries. Today, I'm flying against the F-15 Eagle. Let's do it. Now that the F-15 Eagle was airborne, I took my F-22 Raptor to the sky, and I'm ready for battle. Climbing to 10,000 feet. Scanning airspace for simulated targets. Scanning at maximum range. Searching for simulated targets. Scanning airspace. Airborne drone in sight. Airborne drone in sight. Engaging. Missile locked. Firing. Fox 1. Target destroyed. Banking left. 30 degrees. Banking left, 30 degrees. I'm ready for some air-to-air combat. There's the F-15 Eagle. It should be difficult for it to lock on to a stealth aircraft. I'm in stealth mode. I should be invisible on radar. Let's see if that F-15 Eagle can track and lock on target. So far, I've outmaneuvered the F-15 Eagle at every turn. This is truly a stealth machine. Increasing speed to Mach 1.5. Let's see if the F-15 Eagle can track and lock on target. I'm gonna climb to 25,000 feet. Airspeed Mach 1.8. Banking left, 20 degrees. F-22 Raptor still remains the superior fighter jet.
So much violence and chaos in the world today, and it looks like there's no end in sight.
Stop! Look, stop!
While long-held tensions have erupted into deadly confrontations right across the Israeli-occupied West Bank.
Insurgents wage a guerrilla-style war in the city's largest ghetto, Sadr City.
The Islamic militant.
Nikon, meet me at the underground bunkers immediately.
Okay, sir, we're ready.
Alright, this will be our last meeting before we take action. The governments of this world have shown themselves to be incapable of stopping the violence in the streets and around the world. There's no end to the chaos. But we've agreed that we have the ultimate solution. Worldwide nuclear destruction.
Okay, are you sure that all 5,000 members of this organization are confirmed to be on board with this action?
All members are ready to join us now. Now, after the destruction, we will emerge as a new world government, the Encryption Code Organization.
And we'll be safe in the underground bunkers?
Absolutely. We've been planning this for years, and the moment is finally here.
Now what about governments trying to stop us?
Don't worry. We have many security agents standing by in case of any intruders. Welcome, members. I'm glad to see everybody in position and ready for battle. It's important that we have this meeting so that we can go over the details of the operation. Are there any new developments in the mission? This organization is prepared to launch 6 nuclear missiles from 6 different locations around the world. When our missiles are launched, all the governments of the world that possess nuclear missiles will launch in retaliation. This will set off a chain reaction of nuclear explosions, destroying the world as we know it. Will be safe in our underground city of bunkers. Great. How soon? We'll be ready in 2 weeks. Understood. What about this Lieutenant Larry Hawkins, better known as Stealth? Remember, he was the one who shot down our first nuclear missile. You needn't worry about Stealth. He's being taken care of. We're going to give him one last chance to join the team or be destroyed along with everyone else.
Facade? How did he get my number?
Stealth, we meet again.
Well, Facade. I must say I am surprised that you are contacting me here.
We make it a point to keep track of anyone who disrupts this organization the way you did.
After your mission to steal an F-15 fighter jet failed, and your first nuclear missile was shot down, I'm surprised the encryption code organization is still operational.
I told you before, we are a resilient and relentless group. Nothing and no one can defeat us.
So what's your mission with me this time, Facade? You know I can't be bought.
You could have had $6 million in your pocket.
Well, there it is, Facade. That's the difference between you and me. I'm not driven by greed and power. You thought because I was dealing with PTSD and that the Pentagon had grounded me for a time, I would just go along with anything, like stealing an F-15 fighter jet and then turning it over to a terrorist group.
Our organization is going to launch 6 nuclear missiles from 6 different locations around the world in 3 days.
What? Wait a minute, Facade, what are you talking about?
Well beyond your comprehension. The New World Order has been deceiving people into believing it can solve the world's problems, like war, poverty, global warming, and the economy.
You know, Facade, there have been people in the past that have had similar plans and similar ideologies, and they've never succeeded. And they always think that they're somehow different or better or smarter than everybody else.
If you were only aware of the history of this organization, you would realize we have been gaining members for over a century, preparing for this moment, even before there was such a thing as weapons of mass destruction. Well, Stealth, we're giving you one last chance to join the team.
No thanks.
We can
I
use a
don't
man like
negotiate
you
with terrorists.
with your talent. Very well. You'll be destroyed along with the rest of the world. Facade out.
Wait a minute, Facade, wait a minute. First, I've got to find out where they're located. Trace Facade's call. Trace and locate the last call received.
Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
Activate GPS tracker.
pinpoint and isolate all uncharted and unmapped territories. Bingo. Well, Facade, it looks like you made your biggest mistake. This must be where the central computer is located. The computer that's going to launch the missiles. Yeah. There it is. That's the headquarters of the encryption code organization. That's where Facade's phone call was coming from. I got you. That area is harsh terrain, dense forest. I'll never be able to get in. A Harrier. That's perfect. I can't wait for the Pentagon to confirm. Facade and his encryption code organization is going to launch 6 nuclear missiles within 3 days. I've got to take this threat seriously. If Facade launches 6 nuclear missiles at 6 different targets, that will destroy the Earth within minutes. They must be stopped. My objective should be to stop them from launching. Search and destroy their central computer. Now let's see. I know there's a Harrier for sale. I'm going for it. Let me check internet sources. Come on. I know I saw it before. Wait, there it is. Bingo, there's the phone number.
Hello.
Yes, sir. This is Lieutenant Larry Hawkins of the United States Air Force, and I'm calling about your Harrier for sale. Now I'm in contact with a retired Marine who has a Harrier for sale. He said he would sell it at the right price. I agreed, and he said...
Hey, we found one. If you're interested, you better get your money together and get over here and make the deal.
Yes, sir.
He said, after I drop off the money, the Harrier is on the tarmac, ready to go.
Tower, trend 45, cross with intersection, switch gear, full stop. Trend 45, Roger, clear to land. Trend 45, clear to land. Jet 15 departing downwind. Second ground, next departure here.
This is Stealth. I'm at the facility now. The crew is prepping the aircraft as we speak.
Will you be needing a flight suit?
Negative. Negative. No flight suit. Only headgear. I'm going in rough, raw, and rugged. Low-level penetration all the way. Constant radio communication. Your call sign will be Alpha 1. Stealth out. This is Stealth. I'm airborne. All instrumentation intact. Terrain foul looks great.
Are you going to need assistance?
Negative. I'm going in with no cover and no air support. This is strictly a covert operation.
Come in, Serial.
This is Serial. Go ahead.
I've just completed the setup for the thermonuclear missile launch. We should be ready in 2 hours.
I read you. 2 hours is perfect time.
I want all members to secure that area. Be ready to proceed to the underground bunkers.
That's understood. We'll be ready. Out. What's your objective?
My objective is going to be to stop them from launching. The best way to do that is to locate and track down the central computer, then disarm and deactivate all missiles. making left 20 degrees, descending to 2,000 feet. I see a lot of dense forest. I'm pretty sure that's where the encryption code organization is located. I see a road now. Perfect spot to land. Here we go. A road in the forest. That's perfect. Alpha 1, this is Stealth. I'm on location. I'm going in. Stand by. Come in, Alpha 1. This is Stealth.
Alpha 1 here?
I'm 500 yards in the perimeter of the encryption codes compound and about 1,200 yards from the command center.
Proceed.
I'm going in. Stand by. Alpha 1, I've spotted security agents at the south end.
Copy that.
Roger. I'm gonna proceed.
Drop your weapon! Facade, there's an intruder alert at the west end.
Copy. I'm sending troops now.
Alpha 1, come in.
Alpha 1 here.
This is Stealth.
Go ahead, Stealth.
Send in reinforcements. I repeat, send in reinforcements.
What's the position?
I'm about 1,200 feet northwest of the complex.
Roger. The ETA will be 2 hours.
Roger that.
Drop your weapon. I repeat, drop your weapon now.
Come in, Facade. We have an intruder at the south end.
An intruder? Secure that area.
Right.
Drop your weapon. I repeat, drop your weapon now.
Alpha 1, I just got out of a firefight with a couple of facade security agents. I'm going to continue on.
Freeze! Drop your weapon!
Stealth! Eject! Eject! Stealth! Eject! Eject! Stealth! Eject! Eject!
Freeze! Drop your weapon!
Alpha 1, this is stealth.
Copy that.
I've reached the target area. It's an area where all the encryption code buildings are located. Roger. It looks like some kind of a road leading directly to the command center.
Copy.
Copy that.
Tracking.
Alpha 1, I've got a visual. I'm in sight of the command center now.
Acknowledge.
Copy. I'm less than 100 yards. I've got to find the best tactical position.
Roger that. Be informed.
Roger that. Door is open too. Alpha 1, I think I just spotted the location of the central computer. Stand by. Well, there it is. Nobody would ever believe that a torn up warehouse like this would be used to launch 6 nuclear missiles. Well, I better get to work. I've got to put in all the right codes. I want to shut down all 6 nuclear missiles simultaneously. Okay, here we go. There it is. Bingo. All 6 nuclear missiles are completely shut down. Well, Facade, it looks like you lost. There's not going to be any nuclear war today. Alpha 1, this is Stealth. I've got all 6 nuclear missiles deactivated.
Copy. Great work.
I'm on my way out. They probably got every security agent in the vicinity on me right now.
Stay alert.
Copy that.
Freeze! Drop your weapon!
Come in, Facade.
Facade.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. All 6 nuclear missiles were deactivated by the intruder.
What? Well, reprogram the launch sequence codes.
We tried, but he made it impossible to reprogram. He entered codes that disabled the system.
Oh. There's only one person that could be responsible. Stealth. That's our intruder. Proceed with Plan B. Move all of our troops off this land. I'm gonna detonate the thermonuclear bomb now.
Understood. Out.
Stealth, you've disrupted my organization for the last time.
Well, Facade. I must say, I'm not surprised you're calling me this time. I'm sure you know by now that all 6 of your nuclear missiles have been deactivated. That's right. Your plans for a nuclear war today have been completely defeated.
As I told you before, Stealth, Your government will never believe any information about what you see here today. Therefore, no army will come against the Encryption Code organization.
Well, as you know, I don't need an army to defeat you, Facade. All it takes for me is a little ingenuity and creativity. Remember, I've dealt with you before, and I know how you think. And just remember one thing, you got defeated by somebody dealing with PTSD.
Yes, but I'm calling to tell you something you're unaware of. There's a thermonuclear bomb in that area that is set to detonate in 10 minutes.
What are you talking about?
A bomb with an explosive power of 1.2 megatons of TNT. Even the shock wave will be so great, anything within a 10-mile radius will be vaporized. I've ordered all members of the Encryption Code organization to vacate that area, to retrieve to underground bunkers, and prepare for total destruction. And the governments of this world will respond. You might have stopped the 6 missiles from being launched, Stealth, but you won't be able to stop mutually assured destruction. Facade out.
Alpha 1, there's a thermonuclear bomb on this land that's about to go off in 10 minutes. I gotta make it back to the jump jet. Stealth out. This is stealth. I'm airborne. I'm 100 miles out. I'm gonna hit full throttle all the way. I'm gonna make it. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it.
My electronics are damaged. These screens are not telling me anything.
I'm banking left 20 degrees, descending to 2,000 feet. This is stealth. This is stealth. The nuclear blast damaged the aircraft. I repeat, the nuclear blast damaged the aircraft. It damaged the engine system, the avionics, and the hydraulics. I'm gonna have to make an emergency landing. I repeat, I'm gonna have to make an emergency landing. The nuclear blast has damaged the aircraft. I have to land at the nearest airport. I repeat, I'm going to have to land at the nearest airport. At this point, I need assistance. I definitely need assistance. I'm going to have a problem landing. I repeat, I'm going to have a problem landing. Landing problem. The hydraulics are damaged.
The nearest airport to your position is Sky 4, ETA 3 minutes. We read you, we'll guide you all the way.
Screens are about to go out. I'm losing electrical energy.
This is stealth. Runway in sight. I repeat, runway in sight.
Copy. Emergency crew will be standing by.
I'm banking 20 degrees. I'm descending to 100 feet. Touchdown in 3, 2, 1. I'm coming in hot. I got no brake system. No hydraulics, no electronics, no avionics. I'm gonna have to make an emergency landing. I repeat, emergency landing. I'm gonna eject.
Stealth! Eject!
Assad and his organization's plans to destroy the world didn't succeed. And the governments of this world have decided that the nuclear blast was an underground test done by a superpower nation. As for me, the Air Force wants me to move forward with my flight test of the F-22 Raptor to continue to make it the greatest fighter jet in the world.